if there's one thing that I've learned so far from this journey is that you have to work really hard to make it not all about you, and instead you want to be focusing on the people that you can help and those that are around you, and be focusing on the people that you can actually serve and be useful to, as opposed to just thinking solely about yourself. A little late getting started for my day, but that only means that I need to be working a lot harder with the time that I do have. Is it an insane idea to wear this kind of gear in the middle of winter? Absolutely. Is it going to make me walk a lot faster? Oh yes, it will. So I've just been working away at my social media stuff, and I decided I wanted to check my domain authority, because that is one thing that I really want to be building on, because like one of the aspects, of course, of my business is my blog, and improving the domain authority and also just like the page authority in general is going to really help out with my business. So I set myself a goal for where I wanted to hit my domain authority for this week. And apparently, already, I'm already exceeding my goal of where I want it to be. Like, I wanted to aim for a domain authority of 20, and it's already at 22. Like, seriously. And I'm not kidding. Like, here. Like, look. Domain authority, 22. 22. And I checked on, like, another site as well, so it's not like, oh, this is a fake number or whatever. It's like, no, this is real. This is real, and I'm just really excited. I'm really grateful for it. Like, it's just amazing, because on Monday, I was talking about to my accountability partner, just like, hey, my score is like almost at 20, but like I didn't expect it to grow this quickly. So clearly, what I'm doing is a really good thing. Yeah. So let's keep up the good work. So my work is done for today. I'm really impressed with myself because I did not get distracted at all over this past day when it comes to my work, because sometimes I do get distracted, and a lot of times sometimes I like jump from task to task as opposed to just focusing on one. So today was really good, even though I didn't follow exactly my schedule. Like, I didn't even put it up again today. But, like, generally, I feel like I focused on all the important stuff that needed to be focused on for today. So I'm really happy about that. But I still want to be doing a little bit more work. But for now, of course, I want to be just, like, enjoying this walk and just walking, because I've just been sitting in that chair, again, for quite some time. So today was a pretty good day overall. Like, it was really satisfying. that I was able to focus on my work. Now, I still didn't follow my schedule to the T. However, it was a lot better than what my days have been like for the past little while. I'm really grateful that I stayed focused on the tasks at hand and that I didn't jump from task to task, like I said, outside. Like that was really good, and I really wanted to take some time to commemorate that. Because when it comes to these journeys, well, when it comes to a journey, it's something that you have to pay attention to the small things in life, the small steps that you make, because oftentimes it's the small things that really make an impact, that really make a difference in your own world. It's not necessarily the massive momentum that you have, but even though that is great, a lot of times that momentum stemmed from the small steps that you took from whatever it is that you're doing in your own life. So it's important to take the time to be celebrating those, to show some kind of gratitude for those, because it's those kind of steps that really build that kind of momentum, and it's really what's going to get you to other places. And that's honestly where I have a lot of faith in myself that I'm going to be getting somewhere. But it's the small little actions that you take in your own life that can really make an impact. If you're watching this video and you're like, hey, I feel really inspired to go out and do something with my life, that's perfect. That's amazing. That's awesome. And taking some time to do that, to take a small step, can really make a huge difference. Like earlier today, my website grew tremendously, or made a huge leap in its domain authority, which is basically, for those of you who are not familiar with it, it's essentially that the power or the authority that's on that particular website. The fact that it jumped by 3 in 3 days is amazing, because I checked it on Monday, and Monday was at like 19, almost 20. So the fact that it made that huge leap over the past 3 days is astonishing. Like, I'm really surprised by that, because I thought it was going to be a very slow crawl. However, the fact that it had its own like little mini explosion goes to show that the small little things that you make, from like the small little like tag adjustments that I made to like putting together a more finite writing schedule, can really help out a lot long term. Of course, like this is a more like instant result type of thing, the fact that it happened in 3 days. But you also have to keep in mind that this is a 3-year-old blog. I've been writing for several years now, and it's like the first year that I decided to get really serious about my writing. Like last summer was the summer that I started to get serious about my blog and making connections and doing guest posts and all this other stuff, and actually started giving a damn about my own writing. So like that's one thing that you have to keep in mind when you go on a journey, when you are making progress. It's to celebrate the small things that are in your life, to enjoy the process, but also to recognize whenever you make these massive steps, or seemingly massive steps, or massive steps to you, it's important to realize like what brought that, and figure out its source, because usually it's something very small that actually made that impact, that lit that spark, that set a flame.